I mean, Chris, wow, we've seen a lot of money on stage today, man. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing.
There's definitely been a lot of money and a lot of amazing tools that have been presented to us. Yeah. We're going to show you one more that we have. Everybody's seen a little bit about MeetOn. The great thing about MeetOn that I don't think that people realize and we don't utilize with, it is a digital tool that takes us from our living room into another country. Yeah. We can go anywhere in the world with MeetOn. We see some people leveraging and utilizing it already. Phil Guido is going to come up next, and he's going to teach you about global unification, new program that we just launched between Asia and then Europe and Asia. He's already started using the tool to leverage that. We need more people to leverage those tools.
It's just amazing, just to touch on it real quick, Chris, how easily he can connect those two continents just using this tool right here, MeetOn.
100%. And like I said, the easy thing about it is you go from your living room to anywhere you want it to go in the world. And that's what this next slide iterates, is that you literally, without leaving your house and sitting in the comfort of your home, you can share with your team. You can also share globally.
And another thing, too, that's a key point, is no distortion and no dilution of the message. So as you're distributing the message and the goal and the directive of your team, it's coming straight from you. It's coming from the leaders, and you can touch your team, whether it's locally, nationally, internationally. You can touch everyone, and there's no dilution in the message.
That's a great point. You know, that's the old story. If a third grader tells a story, by the time it gets around the classroom, that story is not the same story when the last person tells it. You don't get that when you're teaching the business. You're able to replicate the same plan all the way through.
And just really quick, just to touch on the power of MeetOn as well, like Chris and I one day we were talking, and it's just the difference in pricing and how much money you can save and just the power of the platform itself. Like, we were looking at flights to go out to California and build with a group we've been working with, and the flight alone was $495. A rental car for 2-3 days was $90. Hotel room, $550.
That's a cheap hotel in California.
It's a cheap hotel, and Chris is a VP, so he likes to stay in the nicer places, so whatnot. But the total of the trip would have been close to $1,100, $1,200. That's significant, and for the two of us, that would have been $2,400, right? But at the same time, we can do all of this on MeetOn, and it's free. We don't have to travel. We can plug these people into the same meeting, into the same platform, and we save that money, and it's still, like we said before, we can deliver the message, it's direct, there's no dilution to it.
Great point, great point.
Thank you, thank you. And I know we got Taiwan in the house.
I know there's some Taiwan in the house.
So just another thing, 25,000 people. Oh, there they go. I knew they was here somewhere.
I think they're still sleeping. It's a little late.
So like the Market America Taiwan Leadership Conference, 25,000 people are there. And now for us in America and in different countries, you can view this, you can watch it, you can tune in and learn at the same time without actually having to incur that travel cost and get all the way to Taiwan. You can sit at home with your team, you can build with them, and you can still embrace and learn the same message.
Do you know how many people are watching us right now?
Well, I looked right before we came out, and we was just under 10,000 people, Chris.
10,000 people from all around the world. Over 20 different countries were represented.
Yep. And what is that? We got 25,000 here, and we got 10,000 watching. That's over 35,000 people watching us. It's amazing.
One thing that we've added with MeetOn, a lot of people know it and a lot of people don't, is we've added the ease, knowing the business and knowing the utilization of PowerPoints. We've added the ability to simply upload a PowerPoint, upload 10 PowerPoints if you want. Yep. And during any broadcast, you're able to simply toggle between the camera, PowerPoints. If you go from one PowerPoint to another, you can easily switch that during the broadcast. We've tried to make it simple. We're all about being simplicity.
It's very simple to use. And just another thing that we've done for you all, too, is we have 3 videos with tutorials to teach you exactly every step of MeetOn, okay? So it's not to be intimidated. Like we were just talking about it. We have Broadcasting 101, what to do before your broadcast. We have Broadcasting 102, what to do during your broadcast. And then we have Broadcast 103, what to do after your broadcast. So we teach you everything from starting your profile, scheduling your broadcast. We can teach you setting up your equipment, how to upload the video afterwards, how to interact in the chat room. And it's a really simple platform, but a lot of people are scared of it. But it literally takes 10 minutes. Like Carl Eklund, I'm not sure where he's at, but I sat with Carl for maybe 10, 15 minutes, and he became a wizard on it. It's very simple.
It's the same thing with Phil. Those tutorials also touch on how to use PowerPoint and how to integrate that piece.
Mm-hmm. And we're just going to touch quickly, too, on some of the amazing weekly content we have. Elsie Pacheco, who's the UFO marketing director, she does a show every Monday night on social media and the best practices and whatnot. And it's very valuable content. We have very great teachers and great leaders in this business. And me personally, I watch her show every Monday, and I've seen my following grow. I've seen my engagement grow just from following some of the tips and tools that she gives us.
Elsie's got some great points on getting social.
Yeah. And then, of course, we have the Motors Maven Show, which comes on every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This show's been going on for over 3 years, every Tuesday night, relevant content. And one of the things I love about it is I'm an unfranchised owner as well. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't know a ton about applying makeup and what colors work for women and this and that. But with this platform, I get my customers to engage and watch the videos. So then when they see the videos and they see Brittany or they see Christine, the glitz and glam, doing these tutorials, for me, it's a selling tool. And then I can upsell people as well, because a lot of people might look at that look right there that she has with blue eyeshadow and be a little intimidated. But when they see the video, they see the tutorial, they see the simplicity of getting the look, and that they can pull it off, for me, it helps, because that's more sales for me.
I think everybody likes learning from the Mavens.
Definitely.
So we have some other great leaders on here as well. We have Nutrimetrics that does an amazing series. They're on every week doing stuff. Reed does an amazing amount of work, Reed Prescott. Conquer Entertainment. Conquer Entertainment does a lot of stuff, from live events to a lot of other trainings, teaching what the Conquer is and how to use it for lifestyle marketing within your organization.
Yep.
And I just mentioned Phil Guido. Phil's getting ready to come up and talk about a series that he's already been doing on MeetOn, which is what to do with your IRC from Asia to Europe and Europe to Asia.
And I mean, right now, you currently have two main streams of income in Market America. One is your weekly commissions, and second is your retail profit. But how would you like to add a third to that?
I would love to.
I mean,
Great point. Well, with MeetOn, you can. You know, there's people in the room, and if you looked at the years of experience in this room, it's overwhelming. But a lot of us have, 20 years, 2 years, 4 years of experience. That experience is knowledge. Well, we've had lots of leaders that have leveraged the power of MeetOn and have been able to make money with it, simply by taking the knowledge that they already have and sharing that and deciding that the price they pay for it.
Yeah, we've had several leaders already make thousands of dollars using MeetOn. And that's simply by teaching the message and working with their team, which you would do anyway, which you do anyway building this business, but it's a way to do it where you can also earn money. Then we have other people like our biggest leader right here, Elizabeth Weber. She's done several MeetOns for free, tutorials for free. And I mean, how powerful is that to have Elizabeth sitting in your living room and you're watching it and your team is engaging
Working
and learning?
with your team.
It's amazing. It's an amazing tool and an amazing platform. And then just something else we've done, our whole goal over the last few years is just simplifying everything for you. So we've taken MeetOn, we have the mobile app, which is live now, where you can literally, you have your profile set up, you get on there, 2-3 clicks, you're live. So when you're going home tonight, Al, you think of something, you can pull it out, boom, 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 live broadcast right to your following, right to your team and whatnot.
This is a great way to grow with your team. If you want to do a nightly follow-up just to make sure that we're doing the daily activities that we're supposed to be doing, without having to get a computer out or get any equipment out, you simply take the phone out of your pocket and hit broadcast. Your team knows to join you at that time every night. Really powerful tool. So we just put this slide up just to illustrate the fact that this is a digital MTSS, because it's not restricted by nationality, right? This tool is international. We don't have to worry about regions or boundaries. Mm-hmm. The tool, you can take it anywhere.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So one other program that we'd like to introduce that we've talked about a little bit with you guys, but it's actually live now, is Church MeetOn. And Church MeetOn is a new tool totally. It's based on the same technology, but it's completely a new tool. And what it allows you to do is to get into the nonprofit organization. So with this technology that we've built and the new face of MeetOn, every church would get their own homepage, their own profile. You can see their content. They can share their content. And what church wouldn't like the opportunity for fundraising, right? Rather than sell wrapping paper or Krispy Kreme donuts. Simply, they just brand themselves by marketing shop.com/this great church.
Chris, one thing I encountered with a church we were dealing with was they had a plan. They wanted to send their youth ministry to Africa. So they joined up with the NPO program, and now they had a tool to do that, and the congregation got behind it because they had a specific goal for their fundraising. They wanted to send the youth ministry to Africa. It's an amazing thing, and it's powerful. And then just another thing with Church MeetOn, it's free live streaming. Most churches, and especially these big churches out here that we deal with, they pay up to hundreds of thousands of dollars yearly to broadcast. And then we're giving them this platform where they can do it for free. So,
and that's a great foot in the door, right? If you don't want to start out talking about fundraising, go in and say, hey guys, how much are you spending on broadcasting? Well, you know you're a broadcasting church. What if I could offer you a tool to do it for free and I could earn you a residual income?
Yeah. So the first thing you're doing is you're walking in there and you're saving the money. So, I mean, I don't know how you could turn that down.
100%. What we try to do with the program, too, to make it easier to get in the door, we spend a great deal of time working with Kevin Buckman and other individuals on it. We've created tutorials, and these are simple tutorials that explain what a church would need to do to be able to stream. Kevin and I recently went to a trip in Louisiana to visit a few churches. Most of the churches that we already met with actually were already utilizing all of this equipment and the software required to stream, and we were able to just convert them over to our platform without them purchasing anything. But in the event that they are not streaming and they want to, it's simple tutorials on what they would need to purchase.
And I mean, streaming's as simple as plugging in a USB camera to your laptop, or if they want to do high budget, high tech, like he said, majority of those churches already have the equipment and those pieces in place. They just need to plug in and switch platforms.
So to learn a lot more about that and a lot more about MeetOn in general, we'd love you guys to join us tonight. We're going to be doing a breakout at 8 o'clock tonight. It'll be myself, Christian, and Kevin Buckman. And at this point in time, we really would like to welcome Kevin Buckman to the stage to talk a little bit more about the NPO program.
Why would you approach a church? Why would you approach a church? Why would you approach a 501c nonprofit? I'll tell you why. If you didn't get anything today, hopefully you understand how powerful the shopping annuity is if you apply it into your organization and you get duplication. Do you see what happens? I mean, you generate so much more volume because you're not getting 1% of 100. You're getting what? You're getting 50, 60, 70% of 100. Because it's all about what? It's all about being a product of your product and a product of your programs. Okay? It's about just walking the talk and talking the walk. Has everybody got that? Okay? The thing is, it's the most efficient way to build your business. You get maximum production out of fewer people. And with every person that you expand your organization with, or unfranchised owner, or a business partner, whatever, the thing is they become huge productive entities within that organizational structure. Does everybody feel it? It's not about this minimum mentality. 50, I'll do 100 when I got to do 100. I'll do 150 when I got to do 150. What the hell is that? No business runs that way. Okay? I'm only going to sell enough pizzas to keep the doors open tomorrow. Okay? I'm really juiced about the MPO program, and I'm going to tell you why. It is the shopping annuity on steroids. Watch this. Okay? It is the shopping annuity on steroids. Imagine this for a moment. We all have a what? A possibility list? We're all looking for prospects, right? We get our top 10 bio, whatever it may be. Imagine a prospect or a possibility profile like this. Imagine that this prospect has a customer base of 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000, 5,000 or more customers. They already have a customer base of hundreds, thousands. They have a customer base of committed, that are already committed to the prospect's intangible product. Think about it. They're already buying the intangible product, whether it be church or whether it be a nonprofit cause. Is everybody with me? That relationship, that trust, that rapport, it's already there. You don't have to enroll one person to go build a base, onesie, twosie, so they get base 10, 7 strong. Is everybody with me here? Then you got to cut, they also have a customer base. They're already purchasing the products that we sell and represent. They're already buying these products. So they have a captured customer base. Now, let me ask you this. Which one's more powerful? It just takes the same amount of time, energy, and effort. Okay? Same time, energy, and effort. Matter of fact, the approach is even easier. All you want it to do, the approach, all it does is get you in front so that you can, what? Share your story, share your product. Hey, how much are you for a church? How much are you paying for video? Do you video stream? Do you do live video stream of your sermons? Yes, we do. How much is it costing you? Oh, $500, $700 a month. How would you like to see how you could get it for free? If they say, no, I like paying on next. Most people are going to say, show me how. Does everybody follow this? Okay, so you're already in the door. What did I do? I got two here? Oh, the same thing. Okay, imagine now, imagine with a customer base of 100, 200, 300, 500, 1,000, whatever it may be. Imagine, just imagine. Did I double click that? I did. Okay, just imagine the retail profit, the BV and the IBV that gets generated from this entity that has 300, 400, 500 products coming in. They're already committed to the cause. It's already there. Okay? And all they really have to do is what? I mean, Moses put it perfect. Let me tell you what, if it don't have BV or IBV attached, it doesn't get in their household. I didn't mean that, Moses. I meant, June and I meant June and Joseph's Moses. Okay? But it's as simple as it gets. If it don't have BV and IBV, it don't get in. Same thing. All we do is convert the congregation, the support base, the constituency, basically to do the same thing, apply the principles and concepts of the shopping annuity, and look, just think of the income that's generated. Okay, they buy MA branded products. They're buying products anyway. We just get them to do what? Buy MA branded. And for all other products, they just go through the churchesshop.com site or the MPOshop.com site. Okay, market the nonprofit organization. It costs them nothing to enroll. They don't have minimum activity requirements. They're provided a shop.com site at enrollment. They receive roughly 30% on the price that's paid through their site for MA branded products. That goes into their what? Credit on account. BV and IBV is automatically placed for them, and they don't have to sponsor anybody, and they don't have to be activated to reach $300 to $3,600 per week. You don't get any better than that. And that's what we give them. We give them the opportunity. We're not giving them a loaf of bread. We're not giving them a fish. We're giving them the opportunity to fish. Okay? Now, you need to get to the breakout tonight. I'm going to go in detail over all of this. In detail. This thing is going to be huge. Okay? Learn how to approach churches, 501c organizations. You're going to learn about our new NPO online enrollment feature. It's going to be done online, not paper. It's live right now. Okay, learn about critical key success factors that ensure a win-win for every participant in the NPO program. Win-win, win-win. And learn about the NPO building strategies. Okay? Now, I'm not going to see the Chinese. It's going to be the Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year, Monday the 8th. Okay? And I'm wishing and hoping for all of Market America unfranchised owners that 2016 will be a happy and the most prosperous year of your entire life. God bless you. I'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight.